Imagine being isolated. You can't take it anymore. And at some point you have to break and you have to say, I need this. I need to speak and be with my friends.
Are you serious?
And that's what he's doing. And that's just a sign. That's just a crack of what is going to happen. And he's going to do that more and more until he has enough courage to actually break permanently, I believe, from this marriage. It's a sign. I mean, he needs it for his sanity. I mean, come on, you can't be isolated away from everything you know and have experienced, your life for that makes you happy.
Boy.
And now you're not with the people that have made you happy or that you've relied on. You're no longer in your country. You're not beloved like you used to be. And you're just with her all the time and her Hollywood friends. I mean, come on, people should absolutely see that this man is miserable. And of course, he wants to see his friends. Why wouldn't he? And why shouldn't he be allowed to?
You better answer the fucking question.
I mean, that's just Meghan being a bully towards her husband.
But I want to talk about Harry, P. Dina, because Prince Harry at 40 seems so miserable.
Said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
And I thought it was really telling when you look at those pictures, which you believe Meghan set up of the couple being driven into Tyler Perry's estate. And Meghan, she's performing, isn't she? There she is. Oh, this is great. Everyone's going to see that I'm going to a big A-list event and Oprah Winfrey's there too.
That doesn't make sense.
Harry, I know you can't quite see his full face, but believe me, I know this guy. He's glowering there. He's furious. And he's got his phone out, filming the paparazzi, which his wife has probably set up, as you pointed out. But there's something just so sad about everything he does at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening. You have my attention.
It's almost like he's filming the paps, and it's why. Do you not know your wife set this up? I almost feel like she's hijacking him in a lot of other ways as well. I mean, I believe she is the one that set these photos up, and Harry is thinking, well, here they are again. They're always here. But is he looking to his wife as being the one that called the paps? She's the reason. And this is the point that we need to understand. Harry has been a celebrity his whole life. Meghan has not.
Damn!
So for her, she's trying to build her celebrity. So this is why you see her smiling, because the paps are the great way to show I'm getting my celebrity. And Harry is miserable because he doesn't want this. And they are no longer, like I always say, aligned in purpose. He does not want this for his life.
So that was a lie.
He does not want to see these cameras there. He is trying to show, his irritation. He's constantly irritated by it, but she is gloating. She is so excited to have this be her truth, these photos of her being taken. And you almost have to look at, this is a couple that is, I believe, no longer together in purpose. And I can see this marriage dissolving because of everything we're seeing, because of what Meghan's playing on him and what he's trying to fight against. And it's like, can he see that she's the reason? She wants celebrity, but he's had it his whole life. And they're not fighting for the same things anymore. They never were, I don't think. I think she lied at the beginning to say she was, but the truth is being revealed to him now he just needs to look and see what is happening. Is his wife is setting everything up like this, I believe.
Indeed. So let's talk about Harry and Meghan's marriage at this very difficult point.
Okay.
Because this does happen a lot, doesn't it? With couples who are completely swept up in that love to begin with. I mean, Harry was clearly drunk on love. He ignored all the warnings from Meghan's family, from his brother, even from his grandmother, the late Queen Elizabeth II. He ignored it all, P. Dina.
Boy.
it's almost like he's had a dawning revelation. Okay, we've had the children now. That initial excitement goes because no matter how much you love the kids, it's a grind. And work's not going particularly well. He's missing his old friends back in England.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, is this the beginning of the end of the marriage? Because, look, I don't think he's going to pull the plug yet. There's so much to play for him. His ego would be so bruised to admit that he made a mistake. But it certainly feels like over the past few months we've seen a sea change, haven't we? Maybe he's realized he's been hoodwinked a little bit.
I mean, it's slowly being revealed to him because I believe in the very beginning, he wanted so desperately for her to be like his mother. He wanted that. He went to his mother's family, and he told his, Charles and Jane and Sarah that she's so much like mom. She's so much like her, and they just could not see it. They said, no, she's not like our sister. And he clung onto something desperately to be there that wasn't. And Meghan, she played into that. She played into being like his mother and wearing his mother's perfume. And so it was all built on a false pretense. And so he built this up in his head that this was someone that he needs to be with, because what he lost from his mother, he now gained in someone like Meghan.
Wait for it.
And so he fed himself a false narrative. And I think that was the drunken love, as you say, that he was playing on.
Boring.
But it's wearing off. The reality of what he built in his head is no longer really as strong as it was in the beginning, because a lot of things are now being revealed to him that this is not who my mother could have been like or whatever, because she is not very well liked. I mean, think about Harry's perspective, how Hollywood is now turning on her. How does that make Harry feel that his wife is now being labeled this bully? No longer is she looking like a Diana. She's looking in a complete opposite of a Diana. And this is detrimental to his ego and what he's built up about his wife.
Fact.
And so this is going to keep revealing itself slowly and slowly. And he is going to have to wake up to his new reality. It happens to all of us.
So that was a lie.
We want something so desperately that we try to believe it and say to other people, isn't this what it is? Isn't this what it is? And they say, no, it's not. And Harry is just still clinging on to that.
Boy.
But he is going to have to wake up to reality, because it will never be what he has built in his head. And unfortunately, that is going to happen. As sure as I'm sitting here, it's going to happen, unless he's going to live a lie the rest of his life.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Which I don't think he will do.